Hey folks, I don't know how many of you have noticed this, but it seems to me that modern life is increasingly being characterized by what we deserve. In everything from commercial advertising to social activism, the main thrust of things seems to be what people think they have coming to them. So I thought that today I'd talk about a very important difference between two fundamental concepts of human interaction. Those concepts being courtesy and respect. Now, in the modern lexicon, these two words have become almost synonymous with one another, but they are in fact very different things. And I want to explain this because I think words have meaning and the concepts they express should be valued. A consequence of the popularization of social justice ideology in mainstream culture is that it has fostered an attitude whereby people believe that merely because they exist, they are deserving of respect. And I'm making this to challenge that idea because I believe it to be untrue. If human beings are entitled to anything from one another, it is basic courtesy. Courtesy, as I like to define it, is a shared system of social norms that people within a society practice in order to make social interaction as productive and efficient as possible. Practicing courtesy in daily life can be boiled down to regulating one's own behavior. For example, resisting the urge to be needlessly aggressive or confrontational in stressful situations. To honor the idea that we all share of basic fairness, such as not jumping ahead in a queue when people were there before you. It means making the conscious choice to deal with people in the most honest and forthright manner of which you are capable. And perhaps most important of all, courtesy is about realizing that just because you live your life a certain way does not mean it is the only proper way for people to exist. Respect, on the other hand, is a far more complex facet of human morality. Respect differs from courtesy in that I would argue that it is almost impossible to show real respect to a stranger because, unlike courtesy, respect cannot be established without a certain level of trust or intimate knowledge. In order to develop respect for another person, you have to know something about their character and the way that they choose to operate in the world. This process is not one which can take place overnight, and it generally requires some form of consistent shared experience in order to be fully realized. In the most basic sense, respect is what you get when you come to see that another person's ethical framework and moral standards match well with your own. And that's why, by definition, it must be earned and cannot be demanded. For now, farewell.